The Premier League is back. Well, it's back next week. I'm recording this exactly a week before the new Premier League season begins. So, I'm going to need to make my predictions. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So let's get started. In 20th place, getting relegated, rock bottom of the table, I have bloody Burnley. I just don't think that Burnley have done enough in this transfer window to stay up. They even sold their keeper James Trafford to Manchester City. Me personally, I don't think Burnley have done enough to reinforce their squad. So I have them in 20th place. In 19th place, I have Sunderland, another newly promoted team. Sunderland have done more business than Burnley, even though they have sold Jobe Bellingham. They've signed Granit Xhaka. I know that Sunderland have signed some other players, but again, it's very difficult when you get promoted and you have to play in the Premier League, because the level of competition, it's a pretty big difference. So I have Sunderland going down once again, but I really hope they stay up. And in 18th place, the last team I have getting relegated is Brentford. Now, this might be a little bit of a surprise. They've lost a lot of players. They even lost Thomas Frank, their head coach. They've lost Mbeumo, Norgard, Flecken. Looks like they're going to lose Wissa to Newcastle United. If you add up Mbeumo and Wissa and Norgard's goals, that's about 70% of all their goals. So, who's going to score the goals? Kevin Schade? He's an okay player, but I don't think that's enough to keep you up. I'm sorry, Brentford. In 17th place, barely surviving, I have Leeds United. I know they just came up from the championship. They won the championship, so good job, Leeds United. But they've spent money well. They brought in physical players from the Bundesliga, really tall players. They've even brought in a keeper, Lucas Perry, I think his name is, from Lyon, who's like 6'5" or something. And I don't know, I have a good feeling about Leeds that they might survive. In 16th place, I have Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, I know many people might think after losing your best player, Matheus Cunha, you're pretty much destined to get relegated. But you also have Strand Larsen, and their head coach has done very well in the second half of last season. And I think that there's enough in the tank for Wolves to survive. In 15th place, I have West Ham United. They haven't done too much in the transfer window. Nicholas Füllkrug is going to be back. I think he'll have a better season than last year, and West Ham will survive comfortably this season. In 14th place, I have Everton. This is their first season not playing at Goodison Park. They're going to have a new home stadium, so they're going to have to adjust to that. Everton have signed a player named Barry from Villarreal. He had a pretty good season in La Liga last year. I think David Moyes will do pretty decent at Everton. 14th place. In 13th place, I might get some hate for this, but I have Tottenham Hotspur. Hey, it's an improvement. 17th place last season. I know you won the Europa League, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to hear about that. I watched you guys yesterday against Bayern Munich. I know it's Bayern Munich. You guys got destroyed. You looked awful. I know it's just preseason, but still. And Tottenham fans, tell me, who's going to be scoring the goals? Richarlison? What a reliable source of goals. Brennan Johnson? He's not much better. Tottenham just sold Heung-min Son, who's probably their best attacker still. Anyway, Tottenham fans, let me know in the comments what you think for this season. But I have you guys 13th. In 12th place, I have Fulham Football Club. I quite like Fulham Football Club. They haven't done much, if anything, in the transfer window this season, but it doesn't really seem to matter, because every season it seems like they're very bare in the transfer window. But they always finish mid-table. So, yeah, why not just predict Fulham mid-table again? I have Fulham 12th. In 11th place, I have AFC Bournemouth. Losing Kirkez and Dean Huijsen, it's going to hurt losing those guys. But Iriola has done such a brilliant job at Bournemouth that I think he'll develop young players into great players, like he did with Huijsen, Zabarnier, who, again, he might leave, and even Kirkez. AFC Bournemouth, a couple of years ago, they were in that relegation scrap, but they've become a mid-table team. Now, 10th place, I have Crystal Palace. I know it might be a little bit high for them because normally they come 12th or 13th or 11th. And Oliver Glasner has been doing a pretty good job at Crystal Palace. I think they'll finish 10th place. 9th place, I have Nottingham Forest. They came 7th last year and shocked all of us. I predicted them to come 17th, I'm pretty sure. This year will be a little bit worse for Nottingham Forest. Of course, having that European distraction. 9th place. In 8th place, I have Manchester United. They signed Bryan Mbeumo. I don't think he'll have the same season he did last season, but he'll still be quite decent. They signed Matheus Cunha, which is a pretty good signing from Wolves. It looks like they're about to sign Benjamin Šeško. Cunha, Mbeumo, Fernandes. They have some really good names in that squad. I personally think that they need to sign someone in that midfield, someone good in that midfield to, a pivot. In 7th place, I have Brighton and Hove Albion. Last season, they came 8th place. And Brighton's just one of those teams who I feel like overachieve what people think. They did sell João Pedro, yes, but they have signed a couple players. I know there's a Greek striker that's apparently amazing. I mean, we'll see how he does in the Prem. And I think they are just a very exciting team. I think they will get Europe this season. In 6th place, I have Aston Villa. Now, they haven't done much in the transfer window, but they have kept hold of some of their best players, which is like a new signing in a way. But I think they will have a similar season to last season, and I see them finishing 6th. 5th place, I have Newcastle United. Obviously, the big talking point is Alexander Isak. Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? Right now, he's staying. And if he does stay, that's going to be crucial for Newcastle because I can see him scoring 22 to maybe 29 goals. I think Newcastle will have another good season, 5th place. In 4th place, I have the Club World Cup champions, Chelsea. Ugh. I know a lot of people are going to be saying they're going to be challenging for the title, which I very much think that they can challenge for the Premier League title. I mean, they have so many brilliant names. Palmer, Fernandes, Caicedo. They just signed João Pedro, Delap. João Hato they just signed from Ajax. But it's a long season. And you've also got to think about, since they have so many players, you can only play 11 in one game. And then maybe a couple of subs. A lot of players on that Chelsea squad are going to be irritated that they're not getting any minutes because they would at other teams. 4th place. But I wouldn't be surprised if they finished higher or lower. In 3rd place, I have Manchester City. Now, they have had a good window. Even though they sold Kevin De Bruyne, who is obviously one of the best midfielders in Premier League history, if not the best. They signed Cherki, Aït-Nouri, Raniers from AC Milan. They've done some decent business in the transfer window. But I don't think that it will all gel at once. I think they're going to have to build up their chemistry with each other. And then I think it will click further into the season like it did last season. So I have Man City finishing 3rd place again. In 2nd place, I have Arsenal again. They've had a good window. They've signed Madueke, Norgard, Zubimendi. Obviously, the big one is Victor Gyökeres. I don't really trust Mikel Arteta, and I think we'll finish 2nd place again, which is really gonna suck, That's, 4 years in a row now? So as you've guessed, I put Liverpool 1st place. I mean, they've just gone on an absolute spending spree this summer. Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, and possibly Alexander Isak. I mean, they have so much quality that if they don't win the Premier League, that is a massive disappointment. I will say, the only thing that I will question is how will Kerkez and Frimpong do at those fullback positions. They are more attacking-minded players, so there will be some questions about the defense, but I still think Liverpool are going to win the league. Anyways, guys, those are my final Premier League predictions. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Comment your predictions down below too. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.